look at these people having fun, enjoying themselves, playing with their friends, partying, doing illegal activities and whatnot. However, not everyone there is by choice. Some of them have been pressured there by their friends to do various activities that normally they wouldn't do, such as drinking, drugs, and it's all in the name of peer pressure. And as you can see, this peer pressure has forced people to do some very negative things. But what really is peer pressure? Well, peer pressure is basically just when your friends use their connection to you and the situation in order to force you to do things that everyone else is doing. And this is really just a very militant form of conformity. What conformity is basically just going with the flow and doing whatever everyone else seems to be doing and following the crowd. In some people's definition, conformity can also include obedience, where you just follow the leader and let him dictate whatever you should be doing or want to be doing. And yes, conformity sometimes can lead people to do good things, beneficial things for themselves. However, in reality, it's best to just remove all this and give people complete free will. But how do you do that? And in order to answer this question, I started researching ways in which people develop past these very simple influences. And this brought me to developmental psychology and a woman by the name of Gilligan. Gilligan came up with a theory about how people develop called the ethics of care. And what it is it's a theory about how people over time begin to change what they feel compassion and what they care about. And it goes down into 3 stages. The first of which is theorized for young people, is that they only care really about themselves and make sure they themselves don't get hurt. But then as they grow older, they begin to only care for other people, and they start to forget themselves. And eventually, in the final stages, they care about everyone, realize everyone doesn't have to get hurt, and care all about themselves again, including everyone else. And so I used this theory as a basis for my survey, in which I compared conformity, compassion, and self-image, which is basically selfishness or how much you care about yourself. The way this relates to the theory is that self-image was used as a marker for compassion for self, and compassion was used as a marker for compassion of others. And obviously, in the third stage, you would have high in both. After getting multiple data points and running the results through a statistical analysis program, I discovered something intriguing. That out of compassion, self-image, and both, the only one that really affected conformity levels was one's selfishness. Specifically, as the people became less selfish, they became less conforming, which shows me that selfish people are apparently more conforming and are more willing to be influenced by an authority or people around them. Now, what does this mean to you? Well, it should mean that in order to be less susceptible to peer pressure or just regular conformity, you should be less selfish. And the best way for one to go about this is to make a concentrated effort in order to make yourself more selfless and to care more about others. Because then, once you care more about others, you'll be less conforming and less susceptible to influence by other people, and they won't be able to force you to do things that you don't want to, that are dangerous to you, or make you feel as if your free will is gone. All of which things aren't a really good feeling or a good situation to be in. And hope this PSA has been helpful for your life, and thank you for spending your time and watching this short little video.